A major change is coming to Texas classrooms, but not right away.
Today, the State Board of Education approved requiring reading lists that include Bible stories and passages for Texas public school students, and the vote is already drawing some pretty sharp reaction. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel live in our Dallas newsroom with more on what happens next. Casey.
Hey, good evening, Steve, Heather. This required list goes well beyond Bible stories. It also includes classics, children's books, fables, and historical texts. But the religious readings are what turned today's vote into a much larger fight.
Violates the Establishment Clause.
After hours of debate, Texas education leaders approved a reading requirement that's already heading into political, legal, and religious territory. The State Board of Education passed it Friday in a 9-5 vote. Among the most debated selections, required reading of certain Bible stories for younger students, including David and Goliath, Daniel and the Lion's Den, and Jonah and the Whale.
Children do not need to think that when they go in the water, they might get swallowed by a whale. And if they're in first grade, they very might likely have that fear. And I don't think we need to encourage a fear of being in nature or being in the water for our first graders.
Middle school and high school students would see other biblical passages, including readings from the New and Old Testament, used alongside literary works. Board members say this newly approved list ultimately puts the power in parents' hands.
If mom and dad know what books that they're reading in class, that they can certainly have those discussions or read along.
Not all board members, though, were sold, with some saying teachers should be trusted to choose what their students read.
They've been selecting books for decades, for years. This is nothing new. This is not a new concept to teachers. We are simply giving them a mandated list, which I believe is unconstitutional.
Texas Freedom Network, a statewide advocacy group that has long fought over public education and church-state separation issues, released this statement to Fox 4. It reads in part, "It's clear there is a very intentional and heartbreaking attack on religious freedom in the state. More than 5 million Texas public school students will eventually fall under the new reading requirement, but the changes won't be rolled out until 2030.
When you read this, you think like, well, this is just going to happen right away. It's going to happen next week. No, we're talking about a process. We're talking about an implementation process.
Friday's vote approves the list, but it may not end the debate. Critics say the next battle could come in court.
So parents can still ask to remove a child from a class or an activity that conflicts with their religious or moral beliefs. Districts would then have to decide how to handle those specific requests. Steve, Heather?
Got it. All right, Casey, thank you.
Yep.